I am joined now by Rachel Cook. She's with the American Cancer Society, and they are doing some wonderful things over there for cancer survivors. They have a program called Look Good, Feel Better. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Good. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good. Just can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Absolutely. Look Good, Feel Better is a program for women that are dealing with the physical related side effects of a cancer diagnosis. It's a completely free program where they are taught different techniques to help them, when they're faced with a cancer burden.
And so what's included in one of these sessions?
Yeah, it's a 2-hour-long session, and in the session, the women are actually given a makeup bag, and the makeup bag includes everything from moisturizer to lipstick. And during the session, the beauty professionals that are volunteers actually go through the kit and kind of teach them the different techniques that they may want to know. Some of the patients come in and they may be, very unfamiliar with makeup, and so they're learning everything from how to apply lipstick. And one of the number one things that we hear is that women are looking to learn how to draw on their eyebrows. It's something that women don't really realize comes with a cancer diagnosis. When you're losing your hair, they don't really think about the eyebrow, so they are learning to do that too.
And now, how long has this program been around? Has it been around for a while?
Yes, it's actually been around for about 30 years, and so it's very exciting. It's a great program, and mostly volunteer run. Our volunteer beauty professionals are the ones that are facilitating the sessions, and it's a great program.
Okay, what sort of volunteers do you have? You said beauty professionals. Are they professional hairstylists or?
Yeah, we actually require our volunteers to be licensed cosmetologists or estheticians, and then we do have general volunteers that will help out in the sessions if the beauty professionals need anything specific. But yeah, we're mostly having licensed cosmetologists facilitate the sessions.
Now, do you find that some of these volunteers maybe have a personal inspiration that encourages them to volunteer?
Most of them, yes, and then some of them will just hear about the program, and it's just a really great way for them to use their talents in a great way. So a lot of them will just be excited to be able to use that in a special way.
Well, pretty soon we're going to be speaking with Valerie Austin. She's one of your volunteers, and she has a personal story as to why she does this. And I believe she lost her mom, her sister, and her best friend to cancer. So she has a personal reason for volunteering.
Yes, yep. And a lot of them, they will call and they'll say, I recently lost my sister or a mother, and they want to do it in their honor and their memory to carry on.
Now, are these sessions held here at the American Cancer Society?
Actually, no. We have 30 host sites here in the area. We hold them mostly at cancer centers around Southeast Michigan. We have a few sites that are not, but mostly they're held at the cancer center so that the women can either attend a session where they are receiving treatment or they can go somewhere closer to home if that's what works for them.
Okay. And how often are they held?
Typically once a month. Most of our facilities hold it once a month.
Now, if a cancer patient, for some reason, maybe she's too ill or just can't, don't really feel like getting out of bed that day and can't make it to a session, are there other options for her?
Absolutely. That does happen, and what we tell them is they are welcome to sign up and come again at the next session. They can either, again, go at the place that they're receiving treatment, or they can go somewhere that's closer to home if that's easier for them.
Okay, and can you just let us know if someone needed more information about the program, where would they go?
Yeah, they can call our 1-800 number. It's 1-800-227-2345, and they can learn more about registering for the class and where specific sessions are being held, and they can get signed up that way.
Okay, and do they need a referral from a doctor, or can just anyone call?
Nope, anybody can call. Yep.
Okay, thank you, Rachel, so much. Rachel Cook with the American Cancer Society Look Good, Feel Better program. This is a wonderful program that is giving the confidence back to women that are suffering from cancer. If you need more information, go to cancer.org. I am joined by the beautiful Valerie Austin Hall. She has a wonderful foundation called Hope for Hair. Valerie, tell us a little bit about your Hope for Hair Foundation.
First of all, April, thanks for having me on the show. I really love the Noize of Joy show, and I'm glad to be here today. Well, Hope for Hair Foundation, I started it in 2010, and I love what I do for women who have lost their hair from cancer or other illnesses. So I started this foundation to help them to look good and feel better about themselves.
So how did this come about? What gave you the inspiration to start this?
Well, my sister passed away, and recently my mom passed away from cancer, and then I had a best friend named Jennifer Singletary. She actually passed away from cancer too, and I watched them go through the motions of losing their hair, and it just kind of like get this ball of nerves in my stomach to see them have to go through that. And these were very private, very beautiful women of Christ that to see them go through this, I really wanted to give them something that I can help them to, build their self-esteem back up. So that's why I started creating the custom-made wigs for cancer survivors.
Okay, well, thank God for that. I'm sure.
Yes.
This gives, women, we love our hair.
Yes, we do.
And we dye it, we fry it, we do whatever we have to make, ourselves feel beautiful.
Yes, we do.
And so have you spoken, one of these women that actually have had one of your wigs, have you spoken with them? And
the wigs that I provide have a soft texture on the inside of them, so it's a cooling sensation for them. It's very light and airy, and that's what I was hearing a lot of the women complaining about. The hair will be too hot on the head and it's too thick. So I would actually take some of the wigs and cut them, restyle them, and then I custom make my own wigs so that they have very, an air supply that's able to come through the wigs so they can feel light and fluffy. And the ladies that's been wearing the wigs lately, they said they really love them because they feel real light. Okay. And that's so important to me. Mm-hmm.
Now, you also volunteer with the American Cancer Society, and they have a program called Look Good, Feel Better. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
I actually heard about it on TV. And I said, as a cosmetologist of 32 years, I said, why not take this extra time to go volunteer my services to such a great organization? And then just the name of it, Look Good, Feel Better, everybody want to look good and feel better. So I went and applied and talked to Rachel Cook. Rachel Cook is one of the directors of the program, and they educate cosmetologists, and you have to be licensed to do this. So you go in, you spend one whole day to be educated about the program and how to talk and build these women up when they come in, because they're already hurting and they're depressed about what they're going through. So we want to make sure that these women feel their best and look their best. So that's why I joined the organization.
That's wonderful. And how long have you been with them?
Off and on for probably about 10 years. And then I had to stop for a while because my mother just passed. I had to go take care of her, but she just passed from cancer too. So that really motivated me to step in there and do all I can for this organization to help out anyway. I don't care if the new organization they have where you can drive a patient back and forth, or you can go to the different hospitals and you can talk about what they're going through. And it's so fulfilling to see these women come in and they're sitting there and they're like, coming in looking all depressed and everything. And I just feel, my heart goes out to them, and I just like, oh my God, I need to help these women more. And so they come in, they have head wraps, they have hats, and they take them off. Then they feel like, well, I'm embarrassed to take these wraps off my head. So what do I do? And I say, you know what? You guys are all going through the same thing. And I say, but you know what? God has kissed you on the forehead, and he's telling you this is a blessing from God. That's the reason why I started making these custom-made wigs. They are awesome. And to help these women to build their self-esteem back up, and the organization that we work with is, oh my God, I can talk about this. I'm an advocate for them. I can talk about this forever. I'm sorry, April.
Well, no, it sounds like
I get teary-eyed and everything else.
The fact that you have such a personal story and a personal interest in this, and this gives you your inspiration,
yes.
With your mom and your sister and your
yes.
best friend. Mm-hmm. I mean, what a blessing you are.
Thank you.
To be able to bless these women,
yes.
and, the strength that you have. I mean, where do you get your strength? How do you go on and do what you do?
That's God. I have a really sincere belief in the Lord, and I know that he will provide wherever it's needed. And that's why I donate my time, I donate my energy, I donate my love to these women. And it's just a fulfilling need that I have to do this and make it happen.
That's right. Well, so look, Look at this. These are beautiful. I mean, this
Thank
one
you.
here, I want personally. I mean, this is sharp. I mean, how do you come up with the styles?
People actually send pictures, and then I'm a hairstylist by trade too
Okay.
for 32 years. So I try to keep up with the latest trends on hairstyling. And you're my customer, so we have to keep her beautiful too as well. And thank God that you're back in my life, and you're such a blessing to me to
thank
actually
you.
be here talking about this organization. I really appreciate that. But the cutting, styling. If we have wigs that are coming to me from out of the stores, what I do is refurbish,
Okay.
and I color, and I recut them, and I style them to the customer's likes and needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have some of the hair donated to you as well?
Yeah, we do, and a lot of times I'm funding out of pocket.
Oh.
So that's why I have a GoFundMe page.
Okay.
You guys can visit that and try to donate for a worthy cause. Also, donate wigs. If you can donate wigs, they have to be 100% because the patients can't wear synthetic because it kind of, breaks their skin out and their scalp. It's kind of irritating. So yes, we do need more funds to help to make the wigs.
Okay, so your GoFundMe, so they can just go to GoFundMe.com and in the search engine, should they just type in Hope for Hair?
Yes, Hope for Hair Foundation. And they can just donate for a worthy cause.
And what a worthy cause this is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Valerie Austin, and she has an amazing story
Thank
to
you.
tell, as you can hear. She has the personal inspiration that keeps her going, and we know who's really keeping her going and who's giving her
Amen.
the strength
Yes.
to continue this wonderful foundation. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, check out her GoFundMe page and please show your support for her organization, Hope for Hair, and also for the American Cancer Society's organization, Look Good, Feel Better.